Hey, good morning. We are out early this morning, 7:15, and we're on trail. It's a beautiful morning, had a beautiful night, and we came upon this, a beaver dam at the far end here of the pond. Looks like all the trees have been felled, and they've got trees down here at this end that they can still get into the water. But the beaver dam has created a nice pond here for them to live in. So we're here in New Jersey this morning, and we're doing some crazy rock climbing again. This is where we're at right at the moment. And where does the trail go? I guess it goes up through here. There, bingo, just like that. So today, get some sad news. Not kind of, it was some sad news. A good friend of mine, Ed Kiefer, messaged us, and his wife passed away. And she had been battling cancer. He also has the same type of cancer that I do, which at this point there's no known cure. It's somewhat treatable, but not curable. So while I'm hiking the AT, I'm not able to do my scheduled blood work or get any infusions. So I'm taking an oral chemo while I'm on trail, and that's all. We're just trusting the Lord to keep me strong and healthy, but we do that every day, right? I think the scripture that I think of often is, teach us to number our days, O Lord, that we may apply our hearts toward wisdom. And the content, the way it's written, I believe, the understanding is that we would take into account each day. Don't squander our days. Make sure we make the most of it. Keep our account short. If you have aught against someone, deal with it. Work it out. Apologize where you need to. Swallow your pride and work through it, so that you don't have regret. I'm very thankful for this day. I'm thankful that my wife and I can hike the AT. It's a real privilege for us, and we're really glad to be out here. And we've met a lot of people, and we've met a lot of people who have had to get off trail for various health reasons. So we're very thankful. We don't want to take it for granted, but we're going to enjoy as much as we can each day. So this kind of trail right here is where Sherry does what I call Wendy walking. Wendy walking is reference to the way she walks when she walks with a good friend of hers back home. About 1.5 years before we got on trail, she started walking with Wendy. And Wendy's a little girl, and she walks like a racehorse, maybe, I don't know. Sherry always talks about how fast she walks. So when we're on a trail like this, we do what I call Wendy walking, and that's walking pretty close to 4 miles an hour. So this is what she's doing. Well, we've made it to the High Point shelter today, and it's been a pretty good day. It's pretty unusual. We had a water source right here by the shelter. Don't have to walk up or down a hill. That doesn't happen very often. See what the shelter looks like. Very nice shelter with a new roof and made out of stone. Got a nice picnic table, and apparently they're pretty concerned about bear situations here. We have looks like 4 posters about bear. So they're active in this area. Do not approach them, and if you encounter a bear, do not run. Remain calm. And if a black bear attacks, fight back. Do not play dead. If the bear approaches, stand your ground. Be assertive. Make yourself look big by waving your arms. Stay together in a group. Toss rocks or sticks. Now, I don't know about you, the word toss doesn't seem like the right word. When I think of a bear and I think of attack, I don't think of tossing a stone. I think of throwing it like you're pitching a baseball. But nonetheless, pretty nice shelter here. And over here is the bear box. The bear box is provision to put your food so that you don't have to throw a string up in a tree and hang it from a tree. So inside this bear box there's a latch here. You have to reach in and push up on that latch, and there it is. Just a dry place, and it's also sealed tight enough to keep the mice out of it. You can see the stream running over here. Apparently there are 2 streams that converge into one. We can hear the water flowing pretty good. Chance of storms tonight. Might be a good night to sleep in the shelter, if there was ever a good night to sleep in a shelter. Pretty nice in here, and a nice deck or platform. Typically the mice like to run along the back edge. They come up and they go on a search for food. That's why it's important, not only for the bear, but also for the micro bears, that you don't have any food wrappers or anything like that, because the micro bears can do a lot of damage. They may not physically harm you, but they can sure raise havoc with your equipment, like chewing holes in it and finding morsels to eat. That's why they like to live here. So we are here at the High Point State Park, and there's a little signage here for the AT, and there's a beautiful woman standing beside it. So we're at a point here where we came to a observation tower in New Jersey, and it's pretty cool. I guess we can see into New York as well. I'm not sure if being overcast will affect that or not, but we'll find out. Pretty overcast today, but some beautiful views anyway. Nice place. So we're at the pavilion at the top of Sunrise Mountain. Pretty cool pavilion. And there's a parking lot down below where you can get up here. But you'd have to pack all of your goods up here. And it's a pretty cool spot.